Hi guys, welcome to my favourite releases of February 2024. I want to give a shout out to everyone who commented under my last video. It was a really popular video actually, talking about my favourite albums. I haven't done it before, monthly. I always do it usually halfway through the year and at the end of the year, but there's a great response and thank you very much. So these are my favourite releases, like I said, of February, and there could be a lot more albums on this list, but I've got it down to 7 again, like I did last month. I'm not sure if it's going to go more than that in months to come. This is the best of the best, if you like, of the releases from February that I really think stand a little bit more than the other releases, but there's some great releases outside of this as well, believe me. So number 7, Roria, Aism. This is a Swedish metal band. This was released on Metalville Records, and I must say it's got one of my favourite covers of the year so far. I absolutely love it. You'll be able to see it down there in the corner somewhere. This is dark, heavy, epic, very thrashy at times. There's some great musicianship across this album. It's really guitar driven without a doubt. It's full on metal assault, but you've got some great vocals as well by Niels Patrick Johansson. People might know him from Lion's Share and Astral Doors. A brilliant guitar fest. Roria, the band's name, really sums up this band. It really does. It's just riff after riff after riff and great guitar solos throughout. Number 6, Blaze Bayley, Circle of Stone. This one surprised me, to tell you the truth. Everyone in the metal world should know Blaze Bayley is. British artist, ex-Wolfsbane, and of course Iron Maiden. This is his 8th solo album. I'm not sure why this took me by surprise, but I was really blown away. Production's great. It's really no nonsense. You know, we talk about Maiden now, and the way they take, 5 minutes to get to any sort of thing, where they're a bit more progressive now. This is no nonsense sort of Maiden, if you like. I mean, obviously it's his own band, but definite Maiden influences. He takes those influences from Maiden. He probably sounds more Maiden than Maiden do at the moment. 12 no nonsense metal tracks are great on this. Melody, guitar hooks, great vocal performance by Blaze Bayley as well. He's got this like lower range that he just sits perfectly and comfortable in. Great performance by Blaze and the band. Next up, now, this is a new best releases of February. It doesn't mean we can't have EPs, because we've got Maxxwell, Black and Warrior Code, a great 4-track EP that I just love. Every song is amazing. It's like mid-80s American metal in the style of like Queensryche, Crimson Glory, Armored Saint, Warrior. A full album of this would have made it probably higher on my list, but we only get 4 tracks, but they're all excellent. I could imagine 10 tracks like this, we've been looking at a higher rating for sure. Amazing EP. Next up, number 4. Now this is difficult for me because these top 4, I've been battling with myself a little bit, what order, but it's Tequila and the Agony Flame. This is a Swedish rock band. They are a heavy rock band or rock band, sometimes AOR. They've got sort of pop elements as well at times, but they're always melodic, always emotional. The smooth vocal of Robert Pettersson is just outstanding. This is where some things, grip me. It's a bit different for me to listen to. I love it though. It is absolutely brilliant. Such a solid album, and it's better than I thought it would be leading up to the album. It's just an amazing release. This is the 11th studio album from this band since 2006. Amazing stuff. Number 3, Blackberry Smoke, Be Right Here. Now, I'm a massive fan of Blackberry Smoke. Reviewed this album as well. Check that out, that review. It's with Paul Swift, one of my subscribers. And it's a brilliant album. It's probably one of their top albums for me. That's where it sits at the moment. And that's saying something. They're so consistent, this band. This is the 8th album from an American Southern rock band, full up with groove, catchy songs. It's so much fun to listen to. Charlie Starr is the star of the band and of this album, but it's such a band thing, but he is just amazing. It's almost like, they say some bands you can't take away a certain member, it won't be that band. I think Blackberry Smoke is one of them. Charlie Starr is amazing, but the band is so good. They are so good. Never disappoint me. One of the most consistent bands out there. A brilliant addition to their already excellent catalogue. And then we get on to number 2. Now, number 1 and number 2, man, I've just been all month, because these came out quite early in the month of February. I've been thinking, I don't know what I'm going to put in my number 1 and number 2, and this could change. It really could. But number 2 at the moment is Florence Black, Bed of Nails. Whoa, this hits hard. This second album from this Welsh heavy rock metal band. They're a three-piece band, one of the most exciting new bands out there. And I think they're destined for greatness. Watch this space. I think they're going to grow and grow. Better than their excellent debut as well, in my opinion. The variation on here, but it's all within the heavy rock and metal. But you get some like, you're almost AC/DC-esque heavy rock. And then it goes to full-blown metal. Amazing band. And then number one, you may have worked out already, but it's Striker and Ultra Power. This is the 7th album from this Canadian heavy rock and metal band. Outstanding musicianship. And also, I think why this album is so good, I think they perfected the songwriting. They've been getting better and better at songwriting. They sound quite different from when they first started, but they literally have grown each album release. And it's almost like this is the culmination of how great those albums are, and now this is it. This is them, and it's amazing. Some 80s influence there going through some of these songs, but there's so much more than that. Like modern sounding at the same time, modern production, great production, and the main thing for me, and I think that's why it stands at number one. Each time I listen to these tracks, they get better and better and better. It's a grower. There's so much to unravel in this album, but it's all so melodic, but man, it's amazing. So Striker is my number one, and that's Ultra Power. Guys, let me know your favorite albums of the month. Did I miss anything that you love? Put it in the comments below. You can put your top 10, your top 5, your top 3 if you want. It's been such a great month. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon.